plus-size woman just clapped back to her haters in one of the most epic ways possible. Her name is Miznaki Tete. She's a nurse from Ghana.
What is her name?
Miznaki Tete, or you know what, it could actually not be that at all, and she's watching this right now, and then you can let me know in the comment section below the correct pronunciation. I'm sorry.
How dare you, Grace Baldridge?
Anyway, so she and her husband took these adorable engagement photos, and she posted them on her Instagram, and we're gonna show some of them right now so you can take a look. Just really, really happy, standard engagement pictures. In one of the pictures, her husband-to-be is lifting her up, and she received a lot of negative comments from people saying things like, RIP that man's spine, his arms are stronger than my last relationship, just things like,
that
ew,
one's funny.
and
that one's not that bad.
Yeah, and expressing things like ew and expressing heartfelt and well-meaning concern for Tete's man. Super rude stuff. And so she commented back on a picture of herself, still confident, ... Your rubbish comments ain't ruining my happiness. Thanks to all the compliments and best wishes. I am honored. Double peace sign. So I think that she kind of shut them down, in a super respectful way, which you don't see a lot of today in internet culture. A lot of times if someone's trolling you, there is the urge to troll back. So I really celebrate her.
Who would do that? Not this guy.
I think it's great that, she had these comments that were really like none of anyone's business, just a happy engagement photo shoot, and she responded in a way that shut them down, shows that she's happy with herself, her man's happy with her, they're going to hopefully have a really happy marriage, and she's not gonna let the haters bother her. What do you think about that?
Originally, I was like, I wanted to talk about what I like to do when people hate on me or someone I know,
right.
or in the instance of this story, like people that, like what kind of person goes into this person's profile and just wants to make that person feel shitty about themselves.
She has quite a few Instagram followers.
Yeah, but I think, did that happen after the fact is what I was going to ask, because she now has 35,000 Instagram followers. So all the haters and all the backlash she received, I mean, it turned into a positive thing for her because she's like doing a circuit of news shows now. She's all over the media. Like maybe, I mean, she's a nurse.
She had, she's a nurse, but she also had a pretty successful Instagram account before this happened.
Yeah.
Just for, all her body positivity. She has really awesome style. So I think a lot of people were going to her profile to just keep up with her life in the way that we all sort of do with some Instagram accounts. But you are correct in pointing out that a lot of people went out of their way to show their distaste or whatever their issue was with this photo shoot.
It's just weird. Like, why? I mean, especially when you're, actively trying to cyberbully someone on Instagram, you're not even doing it to like, to a group of people, like, or maybe you're that big of a loser where you're like, look at what I just said on this random girl's profile. Like, no, I don't know her, but it doesn't matter. I got her good. Like, what is that? Like, why do you do that? I want to understand what makes someone go through the motions and try to make someone's day worse and use the internet, a medium which we use to connect with one another, to just put out such nasty shit.
So then here's a question for you. Have you ever trolled an account that you maybe didn't know?
No.
You've never done that
No,
before?
I don't even understand what goes through the mind of someone who wants to troll someone. Like, I will always, I love feeding the trolls. That is one thing I always do. People, I mean, I think you probably know this already, and if you're Pop Trigger fans, like, you've seen it. People will sometimes say stuff underneath the videos. They'll say like, oh, I can't believe Hassan, he's such a douchebag, he's a man-spreader, and I will fully lean into that, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm MRA, like.
What's MRA?
Men's right activist. It's a joke, but people obviously don't get it because they don't really get to know me that well, and I may or may not come across a certain way on some videos where I'm not afraid to hold my opinion back, and then I do troll those people because, I mean, I think it's fun.
Do you think it's okay to troll the trollers, basically, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, and some people get it, and sometimes I am serious. I'll be like, oh, I'm really sorry you felt that way, but here's what I actually thought. If it's like heartfelt, if it's a genuine criticism that I get, sometimes I like to correct the thought. Like, I just want to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from in some instances, as long as it's genuine. If it's not, if it's just like pure trolling for the sake of like getting some sort of weird laugh out of this, then I will usually respond back. And you do this too.
Oh, I will say that I love responding to trolls.
Yeah.
Almost more than anything, because I don't.
It's funny. It is.
I'm a stand-up comic, and that is based.
Wait, really?
Shut up.
I'm from Belgium.
I think I'm from Belgium too, and I'm gay. Just so everyone's, and that's the only 3 things about me. So basically, I'm a stand-up comic, and something about, being a stand-up is you get heckled sometimes, and you have to think on your feet in front of an audience about how you're going to respond. Now, the thing with internet trolling is that they are giving you the minute that you need to think of the perfect comeback, and I love it so much. If you would like to troll us or just kind of have a conversation with us in the comment section below, let us know if you've ever been trolled before, how you deal with haters on pictures, and we will see you next time
on Pop Trigger.
That's the one.